Hello, in this video, 12 roses are going to be planted, and 10 of those roses came from Heirloom Roses. So in the spirit, I'm wearing my Heirloom Roses 50th anniversary t-shirt that I picked up during their anniversary last year when I ordered the Belinda's Dream Roses. I've been so pleased with the performance of the roses I've gotten from Heirloom Roses. So yes, I'm a repeat customer. And then the other 2 roses you'll see planted in this video are from Grace Rose Farms. And I wanted to add in that my daughter helped me get all 12 of these in the ground, and we started this on Easter evening, March 31st, and wrapped it up on Saturday, April 6th, 2024. 10 roses arrived from Heirloom Roses while we were building the greenhouse. So it is 6 o'clock in the evening on Easter, March 31st, and I'm going to get these guys in the ground where they are going. They're going to create rows over there on a walkway where I'm creating a rose garden. And then 2 more arrived, you guys, from Grace Rose Farms. This is the Olivia Rose Austin by David Austin Roses, and it arrived with blooms. It's gorgeous. You smell it, Ellie? Say it smells so good. Yes, and I don't know if I'm going to get these 2 planted today or not. They are going in the bed in front of the back terrace, and I'm not sure I'm going to get to that today because I have to clear that bed and everything. So hopefully tomorrow after work I can get to these 2 gals, but I did want to show these in case they weren't blooming anymore. But look, they have buds all over them. Just gorgeous. But my focus right now, because optimal digging, the ground is still mushy out there, is to get these 10 roses in the ground. After I do that, we'll talk about what roses these are. Let's flip the camera around this way. There's my greenhouse, you guys. Started taking stuff out there. I'm excited. Yes, I'll be doing another tour of that. Ooh, always windy. I hope the wind is not distorting this audio. But we're gonna come out here. I'm gonna show you where they're going. You guys, my husband has had a heck of a time trying to mow. He was able to mow some parts in the front. Thankfully, he was able to get to that. But back here, you guys, where I'm doing these roses, he got it down, but he got stuck several times. You can see right here. Terrible. We're still a little bit mushy and squishy out here, but it's optimal digging. You can see the tracks of the mower right there. But we're walking out here. I don't know if you can see through the taller grass. All of that is mush. You literally sink if you walk past there. There's the Vitex tree I planted last year. So where we were just walking is a walkway. And then you can go this way back to the tree. I'm going to put a bench or something back there. And then you can turn this way and walk through rows of roses. So I'm just going to set the tripod up because I need to do this quickly. I am a little exhausted today. We finished up the greenhouse. My husband is extremely exhausted, so just big shout out to him. He's so precious, and I am so thankful for him. He built that entire greenhouse, and then he came out and mowed this for me. So let's get these roses in the ground. So here we are. My daughter came out to help me. We're just rolling out the contractor paper, and because it's windy, we had to hurry up and get that mulch on top of it so it didn't blow away. But the mulch was wet and the ground was wet, which was wonderful because it was so easy for me to get the shovel to go straight through the paper into the ground so we could get the roses in. But I didn't fertilize or anything out here. I like for my plants to get acclimated to the existing soil. I think it's good for them, but I will be fertilizing these guys with Heirloom Roses fish fertilizer. 8 Heirloom Roses are in the ground. Oh, I feel so accomplished. You guys, that time lapse is going to be a little deceiving because it is 6:45, so that took us a minute, but I am so thankful for my daughter who came out to help me, or I wouldn't be this far along in 45 minutes, so I'm so happy. So there's 8 in the ground. Look how dirty my hands are. It is definitely a mud pit out here. I was kind of slipping off the shovel, but I'm only getting 8 today because the other 2 that were delivered from Heirloom, they are going to go back there beside the gazebo, and I need that grass cut and weed eated back there before I start over there. So I am just a little exhausted anyway. Oh, plane overhead, but I'm just going to keep going. But yeah, as soon as I get the other 2 in the ground, we're going to go through and I'm going to tell you what their names are. Whoa, Ellie has the zooms. So yes, one more bite out of that elephant for my little rose garden. I'm so excited. So yeah, we got this all done. Ellie just roughed up some of the mulch running through here. Sweet girl. Yeah, there we go. All right, you guys. So next clip will be a new day and more roses. It's Saturday, April the 6th. Finally going to get these Olivia Rose Austins in the bed where I want them. Look how gorgeous. But before we do that, just in case something happens before I can do a rose tour, all of my roses are blooming, except of course for the new Heirloom Roses ones. And here's the other two heirlooms I got to get in the ground as well. This is the bed that the Olivia Rose Austins are going in. This is the terrace bed that I created myself when we moved in here. There was no bed here, so this is still kind of a work in progress too. So we're just doing an overview here. Look at my snapdragons in bloom. But I'm showing you here, there's Carly Rose grass on each end of the bed that I'm going to be digging out because I need the roses to go there. And I'm also showing you an allium Schuberta, I think that's how you say it. But those Carly Roses are going in pots in the pool area. And then this is a Mississippi River clematis I planted last year, trying to use it as ground cover. Dwarf canna lilies. And then there's the snapdragons again. They're not doing so well on the other side, but there's the bed. And here is Olivia Rose Austin in the bed now. I hope this rose loves it here in this bed because this rose is gorgeous and it smells gorgeous. And look how green those leaves are. These roses were super, super healthy. I'm just showing you there. I planted Celebrity Series hollyhocks back there. Hope those do well. And yes, look at Olivia Rose Austin. Just already beautiful on arrival. I couldn't be more pleased with these roses from Grace Rose Farms. And no, I'm not sponsored by Heirloom or Grace Rose. Now we're over here and we're going to get the other two heirloom roses in the ground finally. And my daughter again came out to help. She's just a big help, but she wanted to do some gardening. So I was like, yep, I'm going to let you. So she dug the holes. We got them in. And that area there had been prepped all winter long. My husband put out the mulch in that area last year because I knew I was putting roses there, even though I didn't know what kind yet. It was ready to rock, to dig in and plant those roses. And then I'm just finishing out the front of the bed there with some contractor paper and spreading out the mulch. And also, this is going to make it a lot easier for my husband when he's mowing. So he won't have to come in here with a weed eater. He can just zip right around this little curve here around the pool fence. So win-win. I get roses and he gets easier mowing. Okay, so it is Sunday, April the 7th, a whole week after I started filming this video of getting these heirloom roses in the ground. But now we're going to go through and I'm going to tell you what each one of these roses are from Heirloom Roses. And my husband brought out the rest of the mulch and the panels. I'm not going to get to that today, but it's to finish expanding out these rows. And then these will go on the end caps of the rows here. That's for another day, another video. So let's just go through and I'm going to tell you what each of these roses are. Okay, up front here, I'll try to keep my shadow out of it as well. Up front here, on each side, this is L. You can probably guess why I picked this rose for my sweet Ellie girl. And then the next four here, let me come to this side because of my shadow. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 on each side. These are called Honey Dijon. And my daughter picked these roses because I just could not decide. I don't know if you've ever gotten the Heirloom Roses catalog, but it is overwhelming. So she actually picked this rose, and I think it's going to go perfectly well with L. And then on the end here, my husband said, I would like red. So I took all family suggestions. So the last two on the row here is called Deep Secret. This is a beautiful red rose. And let's just hope these roses love it here in my garden. So there we have it. These are the 8 that are in the row. So we have red, we have a beautiful honey Dijon rose, and then a pink L up front. But there is going to be, I'm going to bring my proven winners roses that are in pots that will finish out these rows here that will meet the walkway going up to that Vitex tree. And as you can see, a week later, my husband was able to mow some more, but he got stuck back there today. So that's still high back there. We're still mushy and squishy back there, but I'm so happy. Let me turn this way. It looks so much better. It looks so good when it's all mowed down. It looks really, really good. Okay, and then on the right side here of the gazebo are the other 2 new heirloom roses. Let me come this way. Okay, here we are. So this one here, and you can see I put little tags out here too. I don't know if I showed you that on the rose, but this is Sunbelt Soul Sister. And I can't wait for these guys to grow up. And next to Sunbelt Soul Sister is Pink Parfait. Lovely, lovely. So yeah, so this is the bed we just did. I'll try to pan up. Here we go. So here's what everything looks like right now. Yeah, coming along. Just a few more bites out of that elephant, right? So, and you can see my little greenhouse in the back. Guys, I love that greenhouse. So yeah, I didn't show you this. See, I put in their little tags. There we have it. These are the 10 new heirloom roses introduced to my garden. All right, I'm going to edit this in because I did not when I did the walkthrough just now. But if you guys are wondering what these are, we have crawfish, and these are called chimneys. So the crawfish make chimneys everywhere, and these new beds just seem like a good home for them, I guess. So you can see them all in here. Try to keep my shadow out of this. I thought, oh, I didn't even talk about it, and people might be wondering, what the heck are those? But they're all in the ground too. They just set up their little houses wherever they can. Also over here. But some of them got taken down when the mower came through. Yes, we have crawfish, and that's what those are, crawfish chimneys. Well, starting these new beds and getting roses in the ground is a lot of work, but I think it's worth the time, you guys. I'm really, really enjoying it, and I'm currently obsessed with roses because they do really well here so far. So I'm crossing my fingers that continues. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're having the best day. Thank you so much for watching and adding color to my world.